Hey guys, how's it going? So we're going to talk about practice. Most importantly, how to practice efficiently. Now before we get straight into it, please hit this video a like, and if you think the content's good at the end, please subscribe. I had a goal of hitting 10,000 this year. It ain't going to happen, but everyone counts. So let's talk about the time we spend practicing. Now on average, an adult can only focus for about 45 minutes to an hour. That's in full concentration. After that hour, it's gone out the window, it's finished. We need a break and it's impossible to keep concentrating. Now inside that hour, every 15 to 20 minutes, concentration wavers. So within 15 minutes, concentration goes out and then kind of comes back in again. So our goal when we're practicing in that hour is to get 100% concentration to have the most productive practice we possibly can. Now let me show you how to do that. Check it out.
Alright guys, let me show you this concept. What you're going to do is grab a piece of paper and a pen, and you're going to jot down on the top of the piece of paper what we're going to practice. In my case, it's the paradiddle. For you, it could be scales, it could be beats, whatever you're going to practice and whatever instrument it will work for. In the center here, I've drawn an ellipse. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide that up, but this ellipse right here represents 1 hour of practice. And if I put a line through it there and a line through it there, could make that one a little straighter. Line through it there, what we're going to see is it divided up into 4 different spots. Now, each one of these is 15 minutes. What we want to do is assign something different for every 15 minutes that's directly related to what we're practicing. Now, we could do 1 hour on the paradiddle, but we know that every 15 to 20 minutes, our mind's going to start wavering, so we don't want that. What we're going to do is, for this first one, I'll just give you an example. I'll pick the paradiddle, and we're going to practice that, but we're going to focus mainly on technique. So I'll do a little 16 note paradiddle here on the side, and this is going to just remind us, so we don't need a sheet with us, that this is what we're doing. Left, right, left, left, and we're going to put the accents in there, and I'm going to remind myself that I have to come up here for this and come down here, and that's my main focus for that 15 minutes. Then I'm going to move on to this next one. Say, for instance, I'll work on the reverse paradiddle. And you can again make this as detailed as you want or not detailed. For instance, I'll just do this one a little bit more detailed, just to give you an example of what it could be like. And another 16 note, and we're just right, left, right, left, left, right, left. And we're just going to do that normally, and we're going to focus down on that. For instance, then moving on to this one, we could do the inward. Again, shake it up and do whatever one you want. So the inward paradiddle for that, I'm not going to jot it in there, but you could put as much information down here as you want. And then we're going to finish up with just a fun one, say like a paradiddle around the drum kit. Around the kit. And that's your 15 minutes done for that one. All in all, then you've done an hour all focused on that. What you want to do is then every time you finish the 15 minutes, put a little tick, okay? And then that's you done for that day. So then you come back the next day and you do the same thing. And you're going to be consistent coming back every day and doing your hour of practice. And then on the 4th day, do a large one, okay? A larger one than all the others. And so the idea is that large one there represents 1 hour. So you know, for instance, in the first segment, I've done 1 hour of the paradiddle solely on technique. I've done 1 hour on the reverse paradiddle and so on with the inward. And again, when you come back around again, you've done another 4 days. Add another big large one. So now I've done 2 hours in that, 2 hours in that, 2 hours in that, 2 hours in that, totaling 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 8 hours of practice all on the paradiddle. It's a really good idea, guys. It keeps you focused the whole time. Now another thing as well, if you keep going with this, the little ticks, eventually this will look like the sun. And the idea is that you will see the light at the end of the tunnel after all this practice, that you'll see yourself getting better. Guys, it's a really good system to teach people. It's a really good system to use yourself. Definitely give it a go.
Alright guys, so there you go. It's a real efficient way of keeping track of your practice. Most importantly, that you are concentrated for that hour. It's really, really good, trust me. Now, how often should you practice? People say 8 hours a day, that's how you're going to become an amazing musician. And if you can do 8 hours a day, my hat off to you, well done. But I would rather see someone who does an hour or 2 hours a day for 6 days a week and do it consistently, week in, week out. than somebody who's going to say, all right, I'm going to do 8 hours a day, do it 8 hours on Monday, I'm great, 8 hours on Tuesday, and then by Wednesday interest is gone and they don't really want to do it again until the following week, and then it gets disturbed the following week. It's best to stay consistent. So whatever you do, just do it every day for the 6 days, take a day off, boom, start again, and don't stop. Now, if you're sitting down at your instrument and you love noodling and you think that that's practice, it's not. Noodling on your instrument is fun, but it's not practice. Another thing is, if you're practicing and you sound really good, then you're not doing it right because you're not pushing yourself hard enough. You should sound terrible in the practice room. And there's one other thing, you need to go and just do it now. Start practicing. Immediately stop this video and go practice.
Guys, hit me up on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And if you like what you're seeing here today, you can see a lot more videos. Just click on any of them here on the screen.